What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back. So from this shrine, I would suggest going to the right first. You can go to the right or the left, but we're going to the right. So if you're following the guide, come along with me. It's a shortcut we get later. This is basically how we get down. But for now, let's head on over this way and fight the Gaki army. Ooh, that was close. I thought there was a third gaki. I don't know, maybe it just died in the fray, because that was two separate loot piles there. Anyway, so, this part can be a little bit tricky, and if you have a quick change, I'd suggest using it. But there is a boulder over here that we can trigger to kill everything. Oh, is the boulder not here? Oh my god, I did not think. Alright. I mean, I know there's differences between the New Game Plus, but on Way of the Wise, there's a giant boulder here that rolls down and beats your ass if you try and go around. So, oh, whatever. Let us sneak behind this guy for an easier kill. No boulder on strong. That is, it's probably on strong. No, we're not on samurai. So, it's interesting though. No boulder. Alright, afterwards go right and fight your way down. Shortcut ladder. Go right and fight your way down. I think that's after the ladder. Well, up ahead, go right first for the shortcut ladder. Oh, up here. Yeah, okay. Kill this guy. Out of my way. Big belly flop. So here's the ladder from earlier. Now we got that. Get this. Fresh kinroki. Alright, we gotta go past the big baby and then swing left outside for a chest. This first. What's up, ugly? See, that's what I like. Look at that. Triple 1300. That is a good core. That is a really good core. And it's pretty cheap too. Like, are y'all seeing how much we're spending on this? Just, I don't know how I overlooked that core with the last DLC. So I feel like I should have noticed it sooner and been like, oh man, this is an auto include. It's just on-demand damage. Continue on up, and now we have the next of the demons. So for her, I'd suggest having lightning if you have access to it. She likes to turn into a tornado. I'll wait until she turns into a tornado before I kill her, just so y'all can see how to do it. Pretty interesting fight, but when she does her tornado thing, what's tricky is she'll... Maybe it's only a higher difficulty. She'll disappear, and then she'll, like, travel around and then reappear below you. But it doesn't look like she's doing that, so I'll just get rid of her. But basically, yeah, if you see her disappear, she's gonna pop back up. Just be ready for it. So grab on this and just cross it. That elevator, well, we'll get the kodama first. That elevator would have taken us all the way down to the bottom, right where we first came in, but that's all. We're going to go over there a different way. We're taking the outside path to get over there. I tried. Anyway, this is our second hot spring, and this should trigger the all hot springs for the DLC achievement, if you get it. Here for this. And if you want, you can drop back down. And this will just take us right back up. So you notice where we're at now. This is after the guy that we had killed, where I was going on my rant about the boulder was missing, and I couldn't believe the boulder wasn't there. Actually, there's more to that area. I don't know. I shouldn't have bothered dropping. I should have just been like, yeah, that takes you to there. But there's so many like twists and turns and shit in this level. I feel like if I was just like, yeah, this takes you back to the path, everyone would have been like, the what? Like where? Anyway, this. This kodama should be, so we got 7, that's number 8. And before we drop, if you're very careful with your positioning, you can kind of see him over there. And there are a few angles here where you can actually hit him. Get a shot of his head. Might be able to use the bigger arrows. There we go. So we're just getting rid of that Biwa now. Just make things a lot easier. After that, drop in. You don't need to kill this guy yet, but you might as well. And we're gonna leave that loot right now just as a waypoint. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna literally circle around this whole area. So we're going in just a big circle. There's a bunch of loot to get, a bunch of enemies to kill, cat to pet. Picking up those cores. Free health, free anima. Kill him. And here is the third and final one of those little guys. Alright, now we're actually going to swing this way for a second. And this is kind of the entrance or the inside of this. Or excuse me, this is the shortcut for it. So, yeah. Okay. So if we go this way, this should take us all the way back to the start. There we go. Yeah, so we go back up here. If you die, that's kind of, how you're going to get back here. We're going to continue our loop, and this will bring us back to where we got the backstab on that Yokai. And of course, you got the Mujina with you now too, so it's going to make fighting your way through this a lot easier. And right back here. So, just a quick loop, and then you're good. Let's see. Snipe the Biwa. Kill the two. Quick loop, murdering everything. You reach the bottom, swing for Mujina 3 in the shortcut. After a full loop, go into the Dark Realm for a hellish hag to purge it. Drop down and kick the rock. This is the same shortcut from before, at least a shrine. So there is the hellish hag. Let's go ahead and pop this, and we'll just bum rush her real fast. Here, go on and the garbage. Referring to that gaki, of course. And that a kick. Like this. That'll kill a couple enemies. And all that boulder did is it just rolled down here. So this is that same spot. You may remember from earlier. We go down there. There's the shrine. This is our spot. Now, if we die versus the lieutenant, Takumaru lieutenant, you can just run back here and you're back to the spot. But instead, let's see. After a full loop, drop down, kick rock. Okay. Go outside where the hag was for a chest. This guy's blind as shit. Alright, let's see. Continue up the ladder for the fourth and final D. This one's not bad. He's like a Kuroka. But just more stealth oriented. Oh my god. Talking all that shit, he is going off on me. He's also like a corruption spirit, so. You can see he's making his clones now. But unfortunately, his clones don't share his life, so just look for the one that already has low health. Assuming you're doing decent damage. If you're not, you're gonna be in for a rough fight. Yep. Okay, so go on this and get ready to walk off. It's about halfway through. I remember, where is the walk-off point? I missed it. Halfway through this elevator, we have to get off to get the final grilled tang. Oh, there it is. There. No, it's too late. One last time. There we go. Grilled tang. And then we can just hop down and down and down and just run on back. Actually, I suppose going in and running down probably would have been about the same, but yeah, so elevator would have stopped here. Having killed both of those mini bosses, though, we are all set. So, just to show off their abilities. I kind of like their abilities. I think their two abilities aren't too bad. Suki is pretty nice, and Angyuki has some interesting utility to it. Go on here on the elevator, and we'll head on down. But so at this point, you should have all the Mujinas rescued. You should have the 4 demons achievement. The grilled tangs unlock a submission for us. The final kodama we need is here. You should have already gotten the hot springs. Show you the 2 new soul cores. So the one is like an Enra, but for water. So you can already kind of guess how that's gonna go. Let me I'll fight this guy with it. She doesn't make sense to fight. Well, let me help you first. No, not my Mujina. Don't hit it. You can move around, and then when you pop back out, you get a free backstab attack. Which is super cheeky, because when you use this, until you stop moving, it'll drain anima. But it's, I mean, you, like, enemies completely lose sight of you while you do it. And then this one, that was not a good look for it. Couldn't really see shit in the corner. Gonna try and get some anima up here. Oh, it might actually kill me. No, you're not? Oh! I got cocky and he punished me for it. It's okay. The final boss is right past him. They gotta make you fight one more, right? So let me... let me get the last couple items while we're here too, instead of ignoring stuff. Oh god, I forgot about you. Yes, hi, I would... Ow, what is this? Okay, lady, listen, I'm just trying to get some anima. If you could stop that for... I just want to show off the new things for people. That. There's our kodama. 9th and final. I have enough to do a Suki. Alright, we can swing back here. Oh, here we go. He's a better target for it. Oh no, I don't have enough for Suki. Let me get some. Damn, he's like almost dead. One more thing back here. Are we cleared? Yeah, we cleared it. Anyway, you turned into a big watery tornado. I'm just like, the game just doesn't want me to show it to you, I guess. It's like I said, it's just like an Enra's. Y'all know that one. You're a big fire tornado. Now you can be a water tornado. When you're a water tornado, you can do water tornado things. No, you know what? I have come too far to not show this damn ability. I'm gonna show it. And on top of that, I'm gonna show it, and I'm gonna have lightning up at the same time, because I can do that. So now we're gonna be a lightning water tornado. Come on out. Water tornado! That wasn't as effective as I would have hoped. Why do I have a feeling that this guy is immune to elementals? Well, we got lightning on him. Corruption's going on him. Beefcake. Anyway, with him dead, the only thing left is the final boss. So we're actually gonna put back on our cores that I trust in for boss encounters. It's just a big water tornado. I mean, against it's instant application of water on anything that's not resistant to it, so that in and of itself is pretty useful, I think. The stealth one though, that's extra cheeky. I like that a lot. What did you have? Oh no, you were not good at all. There's my baby, and then you. We could keep on Gyoki. The stealth is actually super useful because you can get out of combat with it. Like full-blown drops combat, enemies will just wander back wherever they were at, which is pretty crazy. Because Wyra, you dive underground, but it's not a full combat abandon. You know what? Let's go Magatsu. I haven't worked with the Magatsu in a while. Magatsu can do some mean damage. Magatsu. They recently gave him a little buff. Everyone in the Discord was like, "Oh, you didn't hear about what they did with Magatsu? Oh man, Magatsu's real good now." And I was like, "What'd they do with Magatsu?" And then I tried him out, and I was like, "Oh shit, Magatsu, I'm fucking good." He's good after you bottom out the enemy's key. After you remove key on the enemy, you can basically clean house with Magatsu. But so this next fight is Nightmare Bringer. Nightmare Bringer is Super Megazord Otakumaru. So quite literally like Otakumaru, but even bigger. He has chest lasers, he has fire breath, he throws out his swords. You're going to want to pop sake either before you walk in or as soon as you get in. You want to burst counter when he tries to charge, otherwise he is going to do a triple tornado and instantly inflict confusion on your ass. He also has a like charge across the move, so counter his like actual charge and then counter his like AoE charging up to do the tornado thing. Super anime finish, badass fight. I think it's a good send off to the series. Dope ass spirit too. This is why I said to make sure you have sake ready. He's also immune to most elements, so you'll notice, even with my little lightning balls, I'm not even inflicting lightning, but you can get corruption or purity on him. No! Oh, that's the one that's instant confusion. If you get hit by that, honestly, best thing to do is to just back the hell away. You do not want to be by those tornadoes. Those tornadoes are a bad time. Even being immune to the elemental damage, it still puts confusion on you. That's how crazy that move is. Oh no. Quick change scroll. Saves the day. Oh, he's not out of key. That's going to do no damage. Y'all ready for the most anime finish ever? Even had the camera back pan. Oh man, sick ass finish. Otakumaru Redemption Arc. And Kashin Kyojin is finally dead as well.
Oniを殺した若者はその刀を残し時の彼方へと消えていきました。そして長い戦いを終え永遠の安らぎを与えました。
Far from being the end of the walkthrough, but that is a wrap for the Nioh 2 story. So I know a couple folks are probably going to be like, hold up, you killed Otakumaru in the past, but why does, Kashin Kyojin show back up? So we're going to hop over to the hut and explain that, but the Baku was super badass. I'll show him off as well in a second here. But the basic gist of it is that Kashin Kyojin is kind of like Otakumaru's hatred personified. I guess that's probably the best way to describe it. Like all of his hatred kind of manifested into this persona, if you will, and that is Kashin. So. Let's hop over, just to show the difference. Also want to show Baku. I'll talk about the weapons we picked up as well. So the core, really badass. It's that triple tornado attack he does. While the damage isn't as high as regular Otakumaru, this thing is like instant confusion to every single enemy around you. It also has melee versus corrupted, and it has anima charged on awakened weapon, which coincidentally makes it an absolutely perfect core for my Susanoo Maguhatsu build that we had done on the channel previously. That build is still top tier, by the way. Absolutely dunked all over Nioh and Abyss, which is like final super endgame difficulties. So we go to illustrations. Let's go Yokai illustrations. I think he'd be... Yeah, so I can talk more about Nightmare Bringer. Was born when Otakumaru fused with his guardian spirit, Yumehami, hoping that this would help him realize dream of eradicating humanity at last. Transformed Yumehami into an Aratama, the resentment that lingered over the war, blah, blah, blah. Character directory. There, play memories. Where are you at, Kashin Kojin? It might be in the Yokai area. I mean, that doesn't make sense. But maybe. Yasuke, Kuni, Saika, Maira, Honda, Tori. Where are you at? I didn't pass him, did I? No, I don't think I did. They are always like hiding in here. We hop over to Yokai illustrations. He might be in here because he's not. I mean, technically, he's considered a yokai from the perspective of combat, even though he is humanoid. Should be right around here with Otakumaru. I don't know why we are not seeing his ass in here. I feel like I passed over him without even realizing it. I don't know where the hell he's at. Anyway, point is, it's the personified hate. Taking a look at the Guardian Spirit, though. Guardian Spirit is phenomenal for any build that works with corruption. We have Pleiades, which will help to fill up your Bardic Yokai form faster. 8% corruption accumulation, 10% melee damage versus corrupted accumulation, and then 10% anima charge along with an anima bonus anytime you confuse enemies, and a 26 attunement slot. All in all, absolutely phenomenal core. Same core I use on the build, by the way. This, along with Nightmare Bringer, just boosted the corrupted Susanoo build to a new level. So definitely a good core if you are playing around with corruption. And then the last thing to point out are the new weapons for the sets, Kenmo-Yuren, Daidaren, and Shotoren. So this, just a solid lightning katana. This, unfortunately, it's dookie. I know you probably see it and you're like, yo, dual element, fire and water, let's go, I'm gonna smash. It is dookie. It looks really good as a transmog, but the actual fire and element, like how this says imbue lightning 6, you're actually doing 6 lightning every time you hit. When it's dual elements fire and water 6, you're getting 3 fire and 3 water per hit. So in the typical time it would take to apply fire or water with your weapon, literally double that time. Unfortunately, just not really good, which sucks because they added even more dual element weapons with this DLC, and I really wish they would have like beefed them up and made them more viable. But anyway, that is going to wrap up this one. We have a slew of side quests left on the map. As you can see, everything just opened up with us having finished that mission. So we're going to wrap this one up here. In the next episode, I'll probably save Against All Comers for last because that mission sucks. We'll probably do Alluring Ancient next. This one is a new boss, and it's what we had to collect all those tanks for. So stay tuned, and I will catch you guys, and we'll knock out probably that, Spirit's Return, Familiar. We're going to knock out as many as we can. So anyway, stay tuned, and I'll see y'all then with some more Nioh.